Worldwide IT spending is projected to total $4.5 trillion in 2023, an increase of 2.4% from 2022. This is down from the previous quarter's forecast of 5.1% growth. While inflation continues to erode consumer purchasing power and drive device spending down, overall enterprise IT spending is expected to remain strong as per Gartner. Hello and welcome to VARINDIA News Hour. Consumers and enterprises are facing very different economic realities. While inflation is devastating consumer markets, contributing to layoffs at B2C companies, enterprises continue to increase spending on digital business initiatives despite the world economic slowdown. A turbulent economy has changed the context of business decisions and can cause CIOs to become more hesitant, delay decisions, or reorder priorities. We have seen this in action with the reshuffling taking place among some B2B companies, especially those that overinvested in growth. However, IT budgets are not driving these shifts and IT spending remains recession-proof. The software and IT services segments are projected to grow 9.3% and 5.5% in 2023 respectively. The devices segment is forecast to decline 5.1% this year as both consumers and enterprises lengthen device refresh cycles. During the height of the pandemic, employees and consumers had technology refreshes of tablets, laptops, and mobile phones due to remote work and education, said John David Lovelock, an analyst at Gartner. Without a compelling reason for an upgrade, device assets are being used longer and the market is suffering. In India, IT spending is estimated to grow 0.5% in 2023, totaling $110.3 billion, up from $109.7 billion in 2022. Job vacancy rates have been increasing every quarter and the open jobs per unemployed rate is at record lows in many countries. High competition for talent is challenging CIOs to hire skilled IT staff, limiting growth for companies who struggle to scale without the requisite talent. Simultaneously, as software spend continues to rise, the IT services market is growing as companies look to bring in outside IT staff for implementation and support. For example, spending on consulting is expected to reach $264.9 billion in 2023, a 6.7% increase from 2022. With the growing trend, CIOs are losing the competition for talent. IT services spending is growing more quickly than internal services in every industry. Skilled IT workers are migrating away from the enterprise CIO towards technology and service providers who can keep up with increased wage requirements, development opportunities, and career prospects. Let us now look into today's headlines in VARINDIA. Wikipedia gets a new makeover on its 22nd birthday. The non-profit Wikimedia Foundation has launched Wikipedia's first major desktop interface update in over a decade on Wikipedia's 22nd birthday. The desktop update has a variety of new features, including an improved search experience, leveraging images and descriptions, language switching tools that allow readers and editors to quickly find their preferred language, and a table of contents that provides context on the article and the ability to navigate throughout the reading experience, among others. COAI asked for relief in tax levies for telecom industry in Budget 2023. The Cellular Operators Association of India has requested that the Universal Service Obligation contribution of 5% of AGR to be suspended till the existing USO corpus is exhausted and license fee to be brought down from 3% to 1% for covering only administrative costs by the DoT or the government. It has also requested the exemption of goods and service tax on spectrum acquisition charges and refund of more than Rs 32,000 crore input tax credit, among others. Mavenir introduces FWA solution for 5G NSA and SA deployments. US-based telco software provider Mavenir has launched its fixed wireless access solution with support for 4G, 5G non-standalone and 5G standalone deployments. The FWA solution further supports massive MIMO radio technology and 5G millimeter wave frequency bands. It can be deployed on any cloud, whether it is public, hybrid and public, accelerating time to market and reducing capex to opex. Researcher discovers security vulnerabilities in Netcomm and TP-Link routers. A researcher has found security vulnerabilities in Netcomm and TP-Link routers, some of which could be exploited to achieve remote code execution. The two vulnerabilities together can permit a remote unauthenticated attacker to execute arbitrary code. The attacker can first gain unauthorized access to affected devices and then use those entry points to gain access to other networks or compromise the availability, integrity, or confidentiality of data being transmitted from the internal network. Google cautioning to deploy new AI-based systems. Google has justified why it is taking a slower approach when it comes to rolling out some of its new AI-based innovations such as Lambda chatbot and Waymo self-driving car. In a blog post, Google's executives noted that it is an exciting time in the development of AI, and they also talked about the tech giant's approach to implement the technology. Google's justification arrives as AI becomes a leading topic of 2023 thanks to OpenAI's ChatGPT chatbot. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VARINDIA News Magazine. You can download the VARINDIA app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.